The door to this area is locked.
It was open. I was just looking for my friend. I thought I saw her come back here.
Well, she isn't. I'm the only one back here. It's restricted back here. If I ever find you back here again, I'll make sure to have you fight.
No, you can't do that to me.
It's nice to see you, sir. Any explanation why you went dark for so long? You know, I could really use some answers right now. I really don't know how to conduct an investigation when I don't know what my objectives are. Like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to find someone, protect someone, or prevent something from happening.
Where's Patterson?
I don't know. She went off grid yesterday. She was following a lead.
What was the lead?
Miss Kahele was meeting with the Chinese ambassador and his wife, and she was giving a box.
What was in the box?
I'm not sure. That's what she was trying to find out.
So where was she last seen?
Here, while her truck was found at the airport.
So have you searched this entire facility?
No, not yet.
Don't you think maybe you should start there?
That was our plan. We'll do it tonight. Loki met with a Russian diplomat, Ivan Romanov. Have you ever seen him before?
Yeah. I've seen him. What was the purpose of their meeting?
I don't know.
Well, Agent Hart, it seems your objectives are pretty clear. Your first priority, however, is to protect Miss Kahele.
Protect her from who? The Chinese? The Russians?
I think you've already figured that out.
But why would he not be here when the negotiations are about to conclude?
I did not say he wasn't here. I just said he is currently unavailable.
You are up to something, Miss Kahele. What are you hiding?
We have done everything according to original agreements. There are to be no more transactions once the meetings were complete. We have upheld our ends of the term. Now it's time for you to do the
We
same.
intend to. We will be back here same time tomorrow. I'm pretty sure the professor will want to meet, considering the investment he has made. Are you sure you want a resolution to be passed, Miss Kahele? Are you ready for the floodwaters when the dam breaks?
I'm afraid the dam has already broken and we are in the whitewater of inevitable change. Let it begin, sir. Please, let it begin.
Tomorrow.
Hi, my name's
Yeah, I
Chase.
know who you are.
I'm Ricky.
Ricky, I really know who you are, remember?
Listen, I heard you were the most knowledgeable person on kind of the Kingdom era or Hawaiian history.
Well, I don't know who you've been talking to, but I've just begun studying the period.
Well, we'll take anything you can give us.
Okay, but I'm not sure I will be much help.
Have you ever seen this before?
Yeah, I have. Where did you get this?
The library.
You found this in the library.
Yeah, sort of.
What do you mean, sort of? This has been missing for a couple of years. Why do you guys have this?
See, well, we were researching things on the Constitution. Yeah, the Constitution. And, we came across it on the shelves. Is it accurate?
Well, the person who wrote it sure thought so, and so did the people who stole it.
Well, it was stolen?
Yeah, we thought so. You see, all known copies of it had disappeared.
But didn't this Lana Williamson girl save a copy?
Well, she did, but they disappeared, and even her backup copy on the hard drive and the extra flash drive disappeared too.
So, can you help us understand a few things about this?
I could, but the writer would probably be more passionate about it and give you way more information than is even in here.
You know the writer?
Yeah, and so do you. It's LJ. LJ! LJ! What?
This pictures you sent me. I ran them through my contacts in Washington.
So it's no good then?
No, there are feds, Miss Haley, undercover.
About Professor Harris and Professor Johnson?
And you.
Me? How do they know about me?
They think they know where your father is.
Do they know the rest of it? Do they know about the Russians and the resolution?
I don't know, but I can find out for you.
Do it. Whatever it takes. I need to know how well informed they are.
I'll have them by morning.
And tell Ambassador Yi that I need to speak with him. I need some help with Mr. Romanov.
He will call you this evening.
And of the transgressors. The most formidable devourer they knew was
The tiger shark.
Exactly. And that's why the Hawaiian word for shark can be interchanged with the word for chief. And many of the royal lineages start with a tiger shark.
Thus Kamehameha's lineage?
I'm not sure, but his affinity with the beast goes a lot deeper. It's told that when he was a fetus in his mother's womb, he made his mom eat the eyes of this predator, allowing him to absorb its qualities. See, the eye in Hawaiian mythology often refers to the whole body.
So he had the powers of a tiger shark.
Yeah, well, metaphorically speaking. See, the priest then prophesied that the child would be an Ali'i whose anger would flash to his eyes like that of a ferocious shark, and whose power would be likened to that of a Niuhi.
And that's why the Li'i of Hawaii had made an attempt on his life.
Yeah, so the legends say.
So why would somebody kill over this information today?
Because according to tradition, the person who has the bones of the previous Li'i poses his mana, or power.
You can't be serious. The sovereignty groups today don't believe this stuff, do they?
See, some still hold to the old ways, and that's why they want to find the skull of Kamehameha.
Wait, I thought it could be any part of the body.
Well, the skull is the seat of the divinity part of the king, and it possesses the most mana, so it's the most desirable.
So it's possible that the professors, someone found the location of the grave, and they're willing to do whatever needs to be done to get it.
Yes, to some of the sovereignty groups, this would be huge. That's why, honestly, I believe that it has been found, and that's why certain people are missing.
What people?
The professor and some of our classmates.
You mean they disappeared because of this?
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Well, I have another theory.
And what is that?
Well, there's always been a myth surrounding the burial, that a secret order was founded by some of the kahunas to continue to guard its whereabouts with whatever means possible.
What are kahunas?
They're like religious leaders, but with extreme power.
So you're saying there's some sort of ghost warriors? I knew it.
No, guys, not ghosts. Actual living warriors whose mission, it's been passed down from generation to generation, and it's to protect the secret location of King Kamehameha the Great's grave.
Have you ever seen this before?
Oh my gosh, where'd you find this?
So you know what it is?
Absolutely, it's proof they exist.
Just a little longer. We only need till Monday after the ceremony and the assembly meets.
We have put him off long enough. He won't tolerate any more delays.
What are we going to do?
I don't know yet. I want to talk to Ambassador Yi first. Plus, we may have a bigger problem than Ivan.
Federal agents, all of them? But why are they here? We have covered all of our bases.
They are looking for Professor Harris and Johnson.
But we didn't have anything to do with that.
My father not being around has drawn attention, and they think that there's a connection between him and the others.
The evidence is there, and if they dig deep enough, they will find it. And that will lead them to us, to all of us. Maybe we should just postpone and tell them about your father and just start again in a few months.
We can't postpone. All the nobles will be present. Both ceremonies must take place, and the resolution must be presented on Monday. If we don't go through with this now, it will never happen. There's too much to hide, too much for them to uncover, and the consequences would be devastating.
But how? How can you hold them off for 3 more days?
Redirection.
Redirection?
Yes, redirect their focus to the least important facts and their case. Focus on the disappearance of the professors in the grave.
Oh, I may have started that.
What? How?
Well, when I was talking to him after you left with Ricky, or whoever he is, I kind of got mad at him because he was so irritating, but he was just so darn cute and I couldn't resist, so I might have told him that you were engaged.
You did what?
I'm sorry, I didn't give him a name.
Shar, what did you tell him?
I told him that it was a guy doing an internship at the UN.
Shar, that's my cousin. What were you thinking? Why would I be engaged to my cousin?
Well, the elite used to marry their siblings.
That was then, and this is now.
It should give us some time, right?
This is the informational age, Shar. He'll discover it in a couple of hours.
I'm sorry, okay, it was his eyes. Have you ever looked into his eyes? They're so amazing.
No, and you shouldn't be looking into them anymore either. But you know, maybe this will be used for good. Maybe this will keep them occupied for a while. I'll wait and see what Chow comes up with. And look, we need to keep an eye on these three. We need to keep tabs on them like they are on us.
By the way, did you see Sonia come through here?
No, why?
Because her bag is here, but she isn't.
Maybe she went home.
No, I checked. Her truck is still here.
This will all be over soon, I promise. Having bad dreams? It happens with this kind of interrogation. I'm impressed, though. You've handled out more than most men that I've dealt with.
Can I just get some water?
Oh, we've bought some water for you, but first, you have to answer some of my questions.
How many times do I have to tell you I don't know anything?
But see, you did know something. And you lied to me. All I want is the truth, and this will all end. You have my word.
It doesn't matter to me. So you might as well just kill me. I don't know anything. I've told you everything I know.
And you leave me no choice?
No, please don't do this. I swear to you, I don't know anything. Please don't do this. I am... No. Please don't do this.
Get back to the valley. I'm positive. I'm not going back to the valley. I'm not going back there. Process that through your little white face right now, okay? I barely got out of there alive last time. That was just your imagination. Nothing was actually chasing you. That was not my imagination. There's no ghost or spirit warrior. I mean, I think your mind was just playing tricks on you and you got all freaked out. I seen something. I know I seen it. It was ugly too. Why don't you guys call me back? Sorry, we were getting some questions answered about this report. Why couldn't you just send it to my phone or to my email?
Because the office is being watched, and I don't know who I can trust.
What? Why?
I met with Matheson.
Matheson deals with terrorism. Why is he watching our office? Is there a mole in our office?
I can't say any more right now. I probably have said too much. You know how Matheson is. He's probably having us watched right now.
Does Warwick know about this?
Somewhat.
They think Warwick is involved, don't they?
I'm not saying anything else. Here's what you guys asked for. The guy in the picture is Chow Yun. He's the nephew of the Chinese ambassador.
So why is he here?
Don't know, but look at his profile, and that'll give you an idea.
Chinese intelligence, is he still active?
It appears so. There's no termination date on his record, and he was on assignment up until 2 years ago when he came to work for the Cultural Center.
What does the Cultural Center need with a Chinese intelligence officer?
With a specialty in interrogation.
What is going on? First the Russians and now the Chinese?
One other thing. The ledgers you had the accountants look through, it revealed some irregular entries in large amounts coming in, and then they just disappeared.
What do you mean they just disappeared?
I mean, they were in the account, and then they're not. There's no record of a withdrawal, or check payment, or switching from one account to the other. They're just gone.
How can they do that? Money just doesn't disappear like that. Not in today's world. It works both ways. It's just as easy for things to disappear than it is to track them. Do you have any leads?
I'm meeting with the financial VP for the university, who's also the treasurer for the Cultural Center. Any word from Sonia?
No.
It's been over 24 hours. Aren't you concerned?
Yeah, very, especially with this guy around. I thought you said we were gonna look for Sonia.
We are looking for Sonia. This is the last place that she went before she disappeared.
How do you know this is the last place she went before she disappeared? How do you know she even got up here?
I don't know, but this is where you told her that you seen Loki going up with the chest. Plus, what if the chest is still up here, man? Then we can look for Sonia and discover what she was in that chest.
So this isn't about Sonia, this is about you finding the chest.
Yes. And Sonia, but why are you so concerned about her? She like hates your guts.
I don't think she really, well, not anymore.
What? What happened?
What are you doing in here? What are you doing with that box?
Calm down, honey. We just want to talk stories.
Drop the local boy act, Brada. We know who
I
you
am a
are.
local boy. I cannot drop who I am. Big Island, born and raised.
Oh, give it up,
That's
please.
right.
You're no more local than he is with your fake pigeon. You're just a dark howley.
You're mental, girl. I was born all the way down Poho. You can't get more local than that. My mother is Portuguese Hawaiian, father Filipino Hawaiian. I bet your parents just come from mainland hippies all the way, come here, smoke our weed and steal
Don't
our
talk
weed.
about my parents. You don't know anything about them.
And your father's dead, your mom's in prison.
How dare you? Who do you think that you are that you can come in here and make
Why'd you have to hit me? You started it.
Wipe that smirk off your face or I will do it for you.
I said enough, both of you, okay?
Don't look at me.
Looking at you. What is there?
You're a
Shut
jerk.
up. And you can shut up too.
Who do you think you are trying to tell me what to do?
Shar, that's enough. It's time. Now I'll provide you answers as
Don't tell him anything. Don't say anything without a lawyer.
So if I agree to your conditions, you'll answer my questions.
All of them. I'm telling you, this is not a good idea without a lawyer.
Why do you need a lawyer? Did you commit a crime or something?
I soon will if you keep talking to me.
Do you guys need to take this elsewhere? Like,
I'm
really?
good. Just keep him over there.
I'm not going anywhere. The further away from you, the better.
Okay. What are your conditions?
that you share with no one the information that I reveal until after Monday. That means your superiors or any contacts you may have inside of Washington.
I can't promise that.
Then this discussion is over. Shar, bring the safe.
Wait, can you assure me that no one will be in danger?
I can assure you that as long as you are vigilant with the information, all will be safe.
But I thought we couldn't share it with anybody.
You can't, but that doesn't mean you can't act on it. I've been told, Agent Hart, that you are very good at what you do.
I'm not sure what you've heard, but I have to say I'm a little confused.
My second condition is that when the light of next week reveals the complex truths of this mystery, you need to leave Shar completely out of it. Steer all inquiry away from her.
Logan, what are you doing? I'm as much a part of this as you are.
Shar, you have to trust me. I know what
Again,
I'm
Miss
doing.
Kelly, you asked a very difficult thing. I took an oath.
As have I, Agent Hart.
You have? To who?
No answers until you agree.
Well, we have ways to make things disappear. We've done it before, and we can do it again. Remember back in '75?
You weren't born in '75.
Then we have a deal.
Deal.
What are you doing? This is not what we discussed.
I know, but you have to trust me. They weren't supposed to find the chest. Just follow my lead. I promise it'll be okay.
You don't say anything.
I won't say
alright?
anything, I promise.
I don't want to hear you.
You won't hear me, I promise, okay? I'll be quiet.
I'm lead.
Like a little mouse.
Are you sure about this?
Positive. You trust me, right?
Of course I do. It's them I don't trust.
It's okay. We'll get through this. This will work.
Alright then. Where is Agent...
He means what's in that aging box. What are you hiding?
Really? Out of all the questions you could ask, this is your first?
That's it? An ugly green ceramic vase little thing?
This has value because of who it belonged to.
And who did it belong to?
Genghis Khan.
Well, you didn't have very good taste.
Again, the value goes much deeper than taste. It was made by his youngest daughter who died of the plague.
Can I hold it?
I would rather you not. It is worth over 7 figures.
For that? You're kidding me, right?
So why the heavy security?
Why do you think? It's worth over $1 million.
Why do you have it?
My father acquired it for the foundation. We are going to sell it and then use the funds for a new project on Maui.
So you can see she wasn't sad, she was just afraid because what we had was so valuable and where we were wasn't exactly the safest place.
Then where is Sanja?
What do you mean?
She was here for dance, and no one has seen her in the last 24 hours.
So why would we know where she is?
Because she was looking for that.
Why was she looking for this?
We thought it had something to do with your father.
My father? Why would you think that?
We know he went to China in the early summer, and we knew you were meeting with a member of the Chinese diplomatic corps. So we just assumed
that had something to do with
Your
your father?
assumption was correct. He did send us
There
this.
has to be something else. Someone that high up in the Chinese diplomatic corps doesn't act as a personal delivery boy.
He's a personal friend of her father's. He just stopped on his way over to Washington to deliver the artifact. He travels with a lot of security, so it seemed safer that way.
Do you know what he is and what
He's
he
the
does?
ambassador's nephew. He was sent to help with the cultural center.
And who told you that?
The ambassador, I also know that he is ex-Chinese military specializing in
Then
intelligence.
you know what he's capable of.
I guess anything that you're capable of, considering that your careers are similar.
Do you know what he's done, what he still does? I just don't understand why you need someone with that type of talents working for the Cultural Exchange Center.
Well, maybe he's trying to change.
Then why are his old contacts still in play? Why is he still using his diplomatic immunity unless he's serving a purpose other than you are telling us?
And what purpose would that be?
What he is good at, extracting information by whatever means necessary. Is there a problem,
I just need to take this.
Miss
I'll step
Medeiros?
out. I'll be right back.
I am greatly offended, Agent Hart, at your insinuations about our relations with Geely.
People will go to extremes to keep a secret or to uncover one.
And what secrets would I have to keep?
You're a princess, a direct descendant of the great Kamehameha.
You wouldn't have to torture anyone to find that. Simple facts that can be found
But you
online.
To find a killer.
A killer.
Yes. Someone who killed the two professors, the three students, maybe even your father, and might be after you next.
Me. Why me?
Tell me, what's going on?
I don't know what you're talking about. If I was being threatened, don't you think I would have protection here with me?
You do.
I do. Where? You have a very vivid imagination, Agent Hart.
Alright, you can come out now.
You see, there is no one here. Why won't you believe me?
That's why.
Chow, put the gun down.
I was led to believe.
There's no need for this.
Where's Agent Patterson?
She's fine. At least the last time I saw her.
What have you done?
What you asked me to do, find out what they knew.
Not like this.
You said by whatever means necessary, and what I did was necessary.
Where is she?
Now, why would I tell you that when she still hasn't completely served her purpose yet?
Nice and easy. No need to do anything rash, alright? No one needs to get hurt. Just put the gun down.
I have diplomatic immunity. You can't do anything
Your
to me.
diplomatic immunity does not give you the right to carry one of those, or to point it at a federal officer. So I think that we have the upper hand here.
It would appear that way.
So what will it be then?
I think I'll take option 2.
Option 2? What's option 2? We didn't mention it. I hate when they do that.
Wait.
Sonia! Oh! What did they do to you? What did they do? Sonia, what did they do? This wasn't supposed to happen. I am so sorry. I don't need anything, really. Just give me a phone. I need to make a call.
Okay, here, do you need ice? I can call you an ambulance. Do you need anything?
I don't need ambulance. Just let me make this call.
Oh, okay, here. Some ice.
Where was she?
In the upper room above the office. Did you know about this?
I had no idea.
But Chow works for you. You will be held responsible.
It's okay. I'm having the ambassador cover for us right now, and he's withdrawing Chow.
What? Why?
Listen, do you still have the file?
Yes, it's safe.
Good, you need to bring it in here and give it to them right now.
Why?
Because Chow is here to protect us from the mole. With him gone, we're too vulnerable. We need to use their resources and draw them out and hopefully finish this.
But what about the grave? What about the bones?
Don't worry, they are protected and they won't ever be found. We have seen to that.
Do you want me to tell them anything or just give them the file?
Tell them the truth. Shar, I know I've asked so much of you, and you've been so supportive, but I must ask you to do one more thing.
You know I believe in you, in all of this.
Okay, in the safe in the office, there's an envelope that contains a large sum of money. I need you to deliver that with a resolution to Ivan on Monday.
So we finally agree.
Most things can be bought if you have the right amount of money.
But I thought the Chinese were going to sponsor it.
They were, but with everything that's happened with Chow, they decided that the Russian ambassador is going to bring it forth.
When do I meet him?
First thing on Monday. Please be careful. If you get caught with the money or the resolution, you will be arrested and charged with treason. No one will offer you immunity. We don't exist yet.
I understand the risk, and as I said before, I believe in all of this. So if I must sacrifice something so great, then so be it.
You're the dearest friend anyone could ever ask for. Please, be careful.
I will.
Are you okay? We've been looking all over for you.
All over? Really? Is that why Shar found me first?
Well, she actually knew where to look. So is this Chow's handiwork?
Yeah, I guess. Could say he takes pride in what he does. Almost a perfectionist.
Do you want to talk about it?
With you? Yeah, right. It's not the first time I've been abused by a man. Why are you all wet?
Well, you could say I went for a swim, I guess. You sure you don't want to talk about it?
Leave it alone. Tell me what I've missed.
Well, you didn't really miss much. You probably know a lot more than we do, since you spent some intimate time with Chow.
Are you kidding me? I'm over here shedding blood and you didn't find out anything?
Well, we did find out some stuff. I mean, me and Ricky found out what was in the chest.
You know what's in the chest?
Yeah, it's some ceramic vase that apparently belonged to Genghis Khan, and it's worth millions of dollars.
So you're telling me the green vase in the chest belonged to Genghis Khan?
How'd you know it was green?
Did it have an engraved label on it?
No, not that I saw. She wouldn't let us touch it because it was too valuable.
Well, it's not a vase or a flask. It's an urn.
An urn?
Yes.
Like the thing that they put dead cremated remains in?
Yes.
So you're saying there was a dead person in there?
Yes.
Well, who was it?
Professor Kahele.
It's not possible. He can't be dead.
I'm telling you, it's possible. I saw the urn. It had a label on it with Professor Kahele's name on it. He is dead, and his cremated remains are in the urn. And he has been in that stupid box, and that's why we haven't been able to find him.
But that doesn't make sense. Why would they lie to us about this?